Hello everyone, Mark Chess here and welcome to the channel. And today I'll be doing an unboxing video. This just came this morning in my mail and I'm actually very excited to open this up. So let's go. Before we start off with the unboxing, I would just like to remind you guys that I have two ongoing raffles. I'm not sure if when I release this, the other raffle will be done. So there's another one that I just recently uploaded. So hopefully you'll join and good luck. Abracadabra. So there you go. This is the brand new Nike KD13 and I have been waiting for this to come out since before the quarantine. And a little backstory about this KD13 Nike Bayou is initially I wasn't supposed to make a Nike Bayou pair of this KD13. There were two colorways that I really like. The hype version with the chains and the butterflies. I like that design. It gives you a very hip-hop feel and it has a very eccentric design, which I like. And there's another colorway, the green or lime colorway, that I also like. It gives you a very 90s vibe. But here's the thing, I was trying to design this sneaker and just looking at it, not planning on buying it, but my friend Brian wanted me to get his pair, design his pair. He wanted to buy it through me. And while I was designing his sneaker, this colorway, I was really envious when I was clicking the checkout button. Another factor that came in while I was checking this out, I didn't know when the hype colorway and the green colorway will be coming out in Manila. Actually, the hype colorway just came out 2 days ago and I ordered these pairs a month ago already. So to make the long story short, I pulled the plug on mine and this is the design that I came out with. I designed it with a camouflage upper with a sail midsole with a golden swoosh and also a sail outsole. Some orange laces just to give a pop of color on the upper. What made me decide to go with a camo upper is I actually don't have a camouflage sneaker with the camouflage upper or material. So I decided to go with these military look, giving a very subtle hint of gold, more premium look to the sneaker. On the middle side, it also has a golden swoosh, which I really like. I chose this sail, midsole, and outsole because I think this is the first time that Nike introduced an option for a sail colorway outsole. And I believe some other sneakers and lifestyle sneakers over at Nike Bayou in the Nike site are now also offering the sail colorway in some accents of the sneaker, which is very nice because I really like this off-white color, not really white, that the sail gives you, and kind of reminds me the sail, outsole, and midsole of the Nike Fear of God or FOG ones. Other details that I made on the sneaker is I put my name on the thong. I just wish that you had an option to put 2 different words on each sneaker, but unfortunately for the KD13s, they're not offering that, but in some sneakers they do. And I put my initials at the back, MC, which is just subtle. It has a golden color and very subtle colorway, which is okay for me. I actually tried my pair before doing this unbox video to give you my first initial impression on the sneaker. And the first thing that I noticed in this sneaker is that the forefoot area of the KD13s is wider compared to the KD12s. I have my KD12s here. I just put Brian's pair aside first. And the first thing that I noticed is it is wider in the forefoot. If you can see here, if you can see that the outrigger on the forefoot area of the KD13s is wider, and that also goes to the heel part, which is wider by maybe 2 cm. And I think that's a good thing because I really like the KD12's overall performance, and some of the things that I wish that they made was this, making the forefoot wider and the heel part wider too, giving you a more stable ride. And I think Nike listened. I think Nike's watching my videos. So they made it happen to the KD13s. And I think that's a huge improvement on stability. And also the outsole is not as rounded as the KD12s. That is just my opinion. Maybe some of you like it to be more rounded, but I like it with just a little bit roundedness on the outsole for a more stable ride on the sneaker. Another difference that I noticed while I was wearing both sneakers are the cut of the heel. The KD12s has a higher heel cut while they lowered it just a bit on the KD13s, which I think is also a good or a improvement on the KD13s. You don't need it to be that high on the heel part of the sneaker because you'll be getting the ankle protection around the heel containment on the lower part of the heel, and it will surely give you more ankle mobility. The KD13s rides a little bit lower compared to the KD12s. Court feel is better on the KD13s. If you want that in your sneaker, the ride is low. At the same time, the bounciness of the full length Zoom Strobel is there. It is very bouncy. Impact protection is very nice. If you want more impact protection in the forefoot and heel, of course, go with the thicker Phylon cushion that can be found on the KD12s. For me, I think I won't have any problem with the ride of the KD13s, and I am very excited to try this on court. I was trying to do the traction test here in my floor, and the KD12 squeaks more. I'm not sure because this hasn't been broken in, and my KD12 has already. Maybe there's still film on the outsole, so I'll give you an update on that on the performance review on the KD13s. Another thing that I have been hearing about the KD13s, a lot of people are thinking that the upper of the KD13s are a step back comparing to the upper of the KD12s. In my opinion, yes, the KD12's upper materials is more premium looking compared to the upper of the KD13s, but I think what Nike is trying to do is they are pushing the Nike by You campaign, giving us this mesh upper, because with this kind of upper, you can print more, you can play more with the design that you cannot do with the upper of the 12s, because I think there's printing limitation on this kind of material on the KD12s. I think that's what Nike is trying to do right now with all the basketball performance sneakers that are coming out in the market, and also the lifestyle sneaker. They're giving you this kind of material that you can play with more with the designs that they're giving. They can make different kinds of prints, like this camo. It comes with different kinds of camo, like my friend's pair. It comes with this purple, lime, and red orange upper of a camo, so you can have more fun on the uppers and more personalized look on the sneaker. Let me know, guys, which design do you prefer, my design or my friend's design, and let me know why, of course. And as for the sizing of the KD13s, go true to size if you're a regular footer, and if you're a wide footer, I think go just half a size up. And in that aspect, I would just like to mention that in the upper part of the forefoot area of the KD13 is not as narrow as the ones in the KD12s. So wide footers, I think you're safer with the KD13s. And another thing that I almost forgot to mention is the support of the KD13s. A lot of people are concerned with the lack and absence of what they put in the 12s. The injected Phylon really goes up on the 12s, and also this plastic piece kind of comes up and cradles your foot. But don't worry, guys, when I was trying this here in my floor, I also felt that the Phylon cushion goes up around the forefoot area, going to the midfoot part, giving you just enough support laterally. And also I think that the swoosh also helps. It is stitched under this injected Phylon, giving you extra lateral support. For the forefoot area, if you can see this, there's a stitching of the mesh. It is dual layer around the forefoot area, also giving you more support and durability around that area. Guys, that was a squeak test for the KD13s. And another thing that I forgot to mention earlier was the outsole pattern of the KD13s. Really reminds me of the pattern found in the PG3s. And if you have been following this channel, you know how I love the traction on the PG3s. And in my opinion, it's one of the best traction ever. And take a look at it. It has the similar rounded outsole pattern. This is my friend's pair. It's black, so there you go. It has circular patterns and some oblong on some part, and I'm very optimistic and excited for the traction of the KD13s. And also, if you are asking if the rubber compound is hard on the traction, the answer is yes. It has a very thick rubber and also very hard. I'll try to use them soon, and here you can also see how deep the grooves are. So that's the outsole of the KD13s. So that's it on my unboxing of the KD13s and a little comparison with the KD12s. So let me know if you're planning to do a Nike Bayou on the KD13s. Hit me a comment down below and maybe share your design and share it with me in my Instagram. DM me and I will be happy to give you my reaction on your design. So this has been Marcus once again. Wait for my performance review on the KD13s. Thank you again for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.